I'm going to explain a fairly big concept of having a newsletter that's stored in a web based tool like Google Docs so that a QR code can be made and shared with families, and families can then scan that QR code and see the most recent newsletter. Here's what I'm thinking. So I use Google Docs. Google Docs is a web based, that's why there's a website, a web based tool. And any web based tool can be turned into a quick response code, a QR code. So, what I'm building here is a newsletter. In the elementary world, this makes sense. Weekly newsletter, things that get printed out, sent home in years past. At the middle school and high school level, it might look a little different as far as a class newsletter. It might be big projects, it might be upcoming field trips, it might be things for seniors, etc. But you can see the format that I've built is reverse time order, like our social media, the most recent thing at the top. So all the way down here on page 4, I have April 4th. On page 3, I have April 11th. And the most recent thing I'm going to add up here by putting a page break in and coming back here and typing. Okay. Now, this is important because if I'm going to share this via a QR code, such as this, I go up to the website in Chrome, I go to share, and I go down here to QR code. I then have this QR code that I can download, print out, send home with my families, give to my families, email to my families, etc. And that QR code can be put in a prime location of their home. My house, the refrigerator is a prime location. That's where food's at, that's where the cold drinks are at, and that's important. So then what can happen is families can scan that code and they see the most recent information. If there's hyperlinks, they see that hyperlink to it. If there's images of what's going on, they see those images for it. So the newsletter, creating that QR code and sharing with families so that consistent place, that QR code can be scanned and the most recent information shows up.